Hello everyone, welcome back to SAYAM DRAWS Radio, or just SAYAM DRAWS. So glad you could join me today. Today we're going to be trying to finish up our circle that we've been drawing for the past few streams. And as always, we're just going to be drawing, so if you have a sketchbook or a tablet with you, feel free to draw along. Otherwise, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream. Last time we were still working on our sort of gradation here on the lower side of the sphere, and today we're going to see if we can try to make that as crisp and clear as possible. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to grab this color right here. I think we can erase all this since I don't even remember what these shades are for necessarily. Let's actually zoom out a bit to get a bigger picture here. Line it, maybe zoom in a bit more, just a tad. There we go. What we're going to do is we're going to try to find a sort of tone that fits nicely within that really allows us to have a nice gradation from this darker tone to the next. And we're just going to add a bit. Just going to take a bit of this lighter color here, just kind of mix it in there. We're going to select that, and we get a nice sort of shade that is not too far from the darker shade here. We're just going to put that there, like so. And that's going to sort of blend into the next area there. But we're going to take this, and add a bit of a darker shade to it. Just lightly blend it a little bit. We're going to see if we can sort of make this blend into each other. There we go. Okay, now let's move on to the next one. And again here, I think we're going to need something a bit darker than what we actually have if we want to have a very natural gradation to happen. Maybe something like that. Just going to put that in there like so. And that gradation, I think, works a lot better. While I'm working on that, let's listen to a song, and this song is called Aspiration by Joseph Colors, and I hope you guys enjoy.
Let's do it one more time. All my failures on display like a gallery, and my friends all doing better than me, so it seems. Tell myself one day you'll find that energy. Then I'm back on my addictions, swimming deep in dopamine. What a terrible place to be. And not here, nor there, find me in the in-between. What a terrible place to be. And not here, nor there, always stuck in agony.
That was Aspirations by Joseph Colors. If you like that song, I'll leave the link in the description down below, and feel free to check him out. I think we're making very good headway with our sphere here. Now what we're going to do now is we're going to first cleanse our palette. Just get rid of all this color here. What we're going to do is we're going to try to find, we're going to make the, I don't know what it's called, but it's a darker shadow here that's almost a sort of reflected shadow that I'm looking at here. It's very interesting, and we're just going to try to grab something here that's a bit dark. Not too dark, but just slightly. And it actually has to be about the same dark as the one we see here. So let's see if this is actually good. And it needs to be slightly darker. Let's try that. I think that'll work for us. So let's grab a darker shade like that. We're just gonna bring it down, all the way down, like so, to the bottom here. Let's change up the size a bit, maybe about 30 for our brush. And it's going to go around like so. And it's going to come back down, all the way down here, like that. Let's bring it back up to a 60. And just connect the rest of the shadow like so. And there we have it. Now this needs to blend into the rest of the circle here. So let's see if we can find a lighter shade that's going to mix in nicely with this, and that's way too bright. Grab a bit of this shade here, mix a little bit, just make a small blend. And I think that'll be able to do it. Let's just see here. Yeah, that works nicely to just kind of bring this whole color into the, blend it into the circle like so. I keep saying circle, but it's actually a sphere. So I should be careful with that a bit. There we go, and that's sort of blended nicely into the rest of the sphere. Correct myself there. Into the sphere like so. That's looking very nice. Let's go back to it though, and we're gonna go back to our smaller brush, about a size 30. We're gonna sort of clean up this part right here, like so. looking good. Now what we're going to do with this circle is, with this sphere, is we're going to add its highlight. And its highlight is actually extremely, extremely bright, and it's around here like so, and it's just right there. And that is way too bright, I feel. Let's actually take that white there, mix it in a bit with this color there, so we get something a bit more toned down. And that's actually a lot better, much easier on the eyes. Now we're going to try to find a tone that fits nicely in between so that we can blend it in. Let's take this here, tone, just lightly blend it together. Lightly blending it like so. We're going to try to blend that into the rest of the circle here. Mustn't lose the sort of circle shape, because in fact it's quite well rounded, this circle shape here. Maybe we'll just take this and we'll add a bit darker tone to that. And just work around it. And that doesn't work too well, so let's try again. Let's actually get rid of this palette here, just cleanse, give ourselves a detox. Although painting itself, in this manner is already a sort of detox. So let's take this color here, or this tone, mix it in slightly. There we go. We're going to sort of go around it like so, so that you're getting a nicely blended highlights like that. And I've done way too much, so let's just take away some of that. There we go. Great. Now we can finally finish up on the background. And once we finish that, I think we'll be quite done with this circle here. While we're getting started with the background, let's listen to another song. And this song is called Sunset Love by SAYAM.
It's all you, my baby. It's 그저 바라보기만 해도 배불러 You make me love 오늘따라 넌 유난히 더 뜨거워 눈을 뗄 수 없지 한 폭의 그림같이 어떻게 너란 작품의 값을 매길 수 있지 오묘한 기분까지 황홀함은 덤이지 이 지구 이 우주 늘 주목하고 있지 눈부셔 그 빛 속에서 헤매고 있어 눈은 모를걸 지금 이 기분 랄라라랄라 Yeah, it's all you My baby, it's all you 언제나 여기서 있을게 어느새 어둠이 내려버리면 점점 멀어져가는 그대여 잘 잡으면서 만나자고요 약속해줄래요 내가 따를러 갈 테니 잠깐 기다려줄래요 괜찮아 천천히 넣어도 돼요 언제든지 준비돼 있다고요 그댈 닮은 우리 나 보러 가요 눈부셔 그 빛 속에서 헤매고 있어 눈은 모를걸 지금 이 기분 랄라라랄라 넌 지금 어디쯤 있을까 네. 나처럼 긴 밤 외롭지는 않을까 마음이 약간 욕심이라도 괜찮아 내 맘을 잊지마 언제나 우린 함께이니까 눈부셔 그 빛 속에서 헤매고 있어 눈은 모를걸 지금 이 기분 랄라라랄라 이렇게라도 닿을 수 있다면
That one was Sunset Love by SAYAM. If you enjoyed that, I'll leave the link in the description below. We're working on this sort of reflected light that's happening underneath the circle here. Just kind of looking at the reference and just trying to get the same effect that this has on the background here, and I think that's pretty good. It's nice and blended. It's a very nice effect. Moving on to the other side now. That's a bit too dark.